is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 6, here comes the return. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. Quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talk about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
To the left side, and Adams has it. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that one incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Down at the 19-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
2-yard loss on the play.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
McCarthy's pass.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Smith to throw on 1st down. This one not quite on target. Adams too much. That one falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Smith. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
6-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You got to have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air, and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on third and goal, and what was once a promising drive could end up being a bit of a letdown. Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Ravens offense going to take over now for the second time. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up a third down.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That one caught by Beck. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graph. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Makes it third and 2.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. And that's going to be good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, Smith. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Wiggins on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And 6.
To throw, it's Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
So, one quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. 3-all is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. Here's a 3rd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Smith now to throw on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the 100. Coming up now for first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steeler first down.
They will run it over center with Hall. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Malachi starts there for the stop. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Smith. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Back is Smith. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 2nd down, Smith will get this into the hands of Neighbors. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Smith, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Jack Betts. Incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll try to hit him with a screen and mark him down up beyond the 30. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Now he'll swing out to his fullback. Nothing for a run after catch on that one. Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Open man, it's Flowers. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Smith. To the right side here, pass is caught. A gain of 16 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Here's Hall. Whoa! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Another run here with Hall. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 6. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
The penalty yardage gets them a little closer, but still, tough third down conversion coming up. Working out of the gun, Smith. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
First down. First and 10 at the 11.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore. After this, we can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Rolling right, off, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Steelers 13, Ravens 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They're in a 10-point hole, 13-3, as this drive starts with first down. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Throwing on
10.
second down is McCarthy.
26-yard line.
Open man, downfield, it is Adams. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. Here's second and 3 to go.
Bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Johnny Newton. He gets in there to record the sack. Number 60 now on the season.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 30.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go again with Hall. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Glad to see you push through the tryptophan sleepiness. The third of our triple header here on EA Sports. Here we go. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And here is the running back. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Giants get the W by 2 touchdowns. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the visitors' running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Buccaneers win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Offense.
quarter begins with a run. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Smith. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive will start on the ground. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Is good. That ties the game 13-all.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here comes Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Smith. Pass complete to Neighbors. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Hall. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
9 yards. And the Steelers first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
We give to Hall. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
The 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
On play action, Smith. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
4 yards. That's another Steelers.
Give up the middle with Hall. Crazy. Oh, making defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
His kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 20, Ravens 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Number 35, the ball carrier.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This has been a team that has run the ball well all season long and has been more of the same so far in this one. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. 1st down. They'll run. This is Hall. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Smith. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
17. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28.
4th quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
His 48-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings
Now
up
McCarthy.
3rd and 3.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
He's across midfield.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try to run. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. It's first down, and it's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Another run here with Hall. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Smith's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Smith from the gun on third down.
The third down pass. Night 3 on the stop. A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Loss on the play. It's now third and 10.
Here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the run, here's Hall. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 31, here's second and 2. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now a run on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17. At the 24-yard
McCarthy to the air on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive back.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Ball is hit. He's lost the football. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Here comes second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Working out of the gun, Smith. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. This will be returnable from his own 15. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
7 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
Jaden Hicks there defensively.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
Here we go. This is fourth down. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now the decision is go for two. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that two-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.